Good morning. My name is Erik Johnson. I'm a veterinarian in Marietta, Georgia, and I have wanted to make a video showing you how to make a sock for the front leg of dogs. I have a dog here to demonstrate it with. I'll show you. Ajax. Okay. Sometimes you need to bandage their back feet. Sometimes you need to bandage the front feet. It turns out bandaging the back feet is really, really easy. And I'll show you Ajax's back feet are already bandaged because he had well, I'll show you later in the video, but he had a busy weekend and he got his feet kind of aggravated. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to protect his front feet and the materials necessary to do that. So let's move on over to where I can show you these things. Alright, and we're going to actually put some on Ajax in just a minute to show you how that goes. So the materials that you need are a pair of scissors, any old scissors, and I went to Dick's Sporting Goods and I picked up a pair of what you will need these are soccer socks. I got large ones. He approves. Soccer socks are very long, and you'll see why that's important shortly. Look how long those are. Okay. As you can tell, I'm not a professional videographer. I'm a doctor. I don't play one on TV. So let me show you the cut that we need to make, and then I will demo how to put them on the dog. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take the sock. Now in a small dog this is fine. You could use just less sock or make this hole a little bit lower. I'll show you what hole I'm talking about. In Ajax's case I'm going to start out pretty high. The top of the sock unrolls that way. And Ajax is a pretty good sized dog, so I'm going to make his the hole in his sock about that big. So I will do that right now. Should have had better scissors. So I'm cutting all the way through both sides of the sock, and I will cut up this way. And I will cut down this way. His head is going to have to fit through this, you see. So I've cut the sock, and this is how you would do it, depending on your dog's leg length. I've cut the sock from here to there, but I have not cut this part, okay? And I cut through both sides, but this is intact. I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically you just take the sock and you cut a hole in it like that. And then I will show you exactly how that works. So let's go ahead and put it on him. I'll show you that next. So this is Ajax. That's your audience right there. And he is the best dog in the whole wide world. He's going to stand here for me while I put his sock bandage on. So when you put the sock bandage on, you want to leave this. You don't want to put his foot through the top. Okay? Don't want to put his foot through here. What you want to do is bend that out of the way and put his foot down through this. Okay? So his foot is not going through that. His foot is going to go down into. Stay still, Ajax. You're so hyper. God. Stay in the frame. So then you put the foot that you want to protect down inside the sock, just like that. It'd be hilarious if, as mild-mannered as he is, if just all of a sudden he just lit up on me and bit the crap out of me. And you pull that up like that. And then this part, little buddy, you put over his head like this. And his foot is protected from him licking it. See? You're a good boy. I love you. Let me show you his back feet though, if I can. This is not part of this video really as far as how to do this, but I want you to see anyway how to do a back foot. What happened was over the weekend he was out at the lake and he was jumping off of rocks and stuff all weekend with his cousin Ripley, and we didn't notice it, but over the course of time his feet got kind of chapped and irritated his back pushing off feet. So I will show you from the get-go how to do these. And duct tape is your friend because it doesn't shrink when it goes on if it gets wet. So here's his foot. It's pretty much okay, but I don't want him to lick it. So what I do is I take a sock. It could be any sock, nice dirty ankle high. In his case, works really well. And you put his foot down inside the sock, just like this. You might need a really, really good dog-like age. Alright, now here's the thing, here's like the magic of this, okay? Because he's got what is called a calcanean tendon here, it's kind of hard to put this on too tight. You can, I mean if you smush it down really, really tight and cut off the blood supply, would not be a good thing. Stay right there. But what you do is you pull it up above his ankle, and then you put your tape, around, not on his skin at all, but you pull it just snug, not tight, but just snug to where the tape is too small to get down over his ankle, you see. Then what you do, and here's the magic, then what you do is you turn the sock over the tape. If you don't do that, and he turns around and he can see the tape, he's smart enough to know, I'll get the tape off and then this thing will come off. If you pull this down over the tape to where he can't see the tape, it seems to mystify them. To where they don't get them off. He's wearing one on the other foot. I'll show you. Sorry, boy. Do I have to give him a royalty? Poor little man. Alright, so I'll show you this sock on his other foot. It's black, you see. It blends in. It's more stylish. So the sock just goes on. This is a long sock. Goes on up his foot. You put the tape on, and then you put this down over that. And when he can't see the tape, he just doesn't know to go get it. You'd be surprised how well dogs tolerate these kinds of bandages. I'll show you this one and how it's on one more time. His leg goes down into this, through a hole. Ooh, turn your head this way, bright boy. Through a hole that you cut in the sock right here. His head does not go in the top of the sock. It just goes through the hole you cut right there. So that is Ajax and teaching you how to do bandages for your feet.